So, hi everyone. Good evening, all. I hope you are doing well. So, I'm just sharing my screen here quickly. Let's move towards the next reason. What could be the reason for error occurring while you are programming into the C, right? So, as you guys are aware that C is a procedural language, right? It does not follow the OOPS concept. It have a proper syntax, right? So let's just see the reason. What could be the reasons? One of the reason is array index out of bounds. This is also one of the common error what we are seeing while coding inside the programming. Uh, like people who are coding in C might could relate with me about this error. So let's just see the content what we are what I brought for you. C does not perform bounds checking for arrays, right? So in C, what is array? Of course, like array that means you have the like in C, what is array? Array is the continuous allocation of the memory, continuous allocation of the memories for storing the data, right? So if you have you have defined the size of array 5, okay, this means if your array has 5 elements, okay, and you access index 5 or higher, you are going into memory you don't own. Okay, I'm repeating it again. This means if your array has 5 elements and you access index 5 or higher, you are going into memory you don't own. That means simply array indexes starts with 0. If suppose you have 5 elements, that means up to 4. Okay, your place is reserved. In case if you are like going with the length, you are trying to execute the size of the array as 5. Okay, and more than that, you are not owning that place, right? So of course, if something you're not owning, that will create a problem, right? So if something you are not owning and you are like accessing out that, of course you are going to face the complications. So same thing is happening here as well. So this can lead to memory corruption, program crashes, or silent bugs that are hard to track. So use loops carefully and always validate indices before accessing arrays. Consider defining constants for array sizes to avoid hard coding numbers. What I mean is, suppose if you have the array for 5 elements, right? In the indexes would be 0 to 4, and if we are going to just access 6th or 7th position index, right? So that could lead towards the crashing, that could lead towards the corruption, or that would rise some kind of sort of bug, okay, which is really not going to be well for the execution. This will lead towards the time consumption, right? So make sure that you guys are avoiding the array index out of bounds error, which is really not good for your system as well, right? So try to avoid this error, try to write a proper code, and I hope you guys are already aware about the syntax of array, right? So somewhere in future, if we would be coming across about the arrays concept, I'll definitely explain you the detail of array, what is array and how can we declare that and all. For now, just understand that array index out of bounds could be a reason for error occurring, right? I hope that this is clear. So yeah, that's all for this video. If you have any questions or queries, do let me know. I'm here to help you. Of course, any suggestions, please let me know. I'll follow that. And yeah, that's all for this video. Thank you so much for your time.